Good morning, everyone. This is Mike Yurigan with Brevard. We're at Habitat this morning. Just want to give you a few updates. Obviously, we all know the weather in Florida has been quite devastating. Actually, we've had a freeze, we've had frost. I believe this is our 8th day since January. I think we had one early day in December, but this type of weather for us in this part of the world is quite unusual. I believe that the Melbourne area set a record that stood for almost 60 years, since 1966, that it's been this cold here. When you have a freeze or a frost, instead of getting into that and trying to explain that to everybody, best thing to do is just to Google what a freeze is, different than what a frost is. But when we do have the frost, we have a delay because we can't take the golf carts or walk on the grass, because if you do, what will literally happen is the grass will die. And that whole time frame or just, getting the ground to get back and the grass to grow back, it's several months. So we just try to be very, I don't know what the word is, that, diligent about getting out on the golf course too early when we have days like this. We've even had frost at the beach. We had it yesterday pretty heavily, which isn't completely unusual over there just because of the river and the warmth of the air coming off the river water and also the ocean. So just coming unprecedented times for us in a very long time, but we'll hopefully get through this. I know we have another cool day coming up in the next several days. There's a little bit of a front coming through. Hopefully it won't be quite as bad. And we have a bulk fertilizer going out here at Habitat when it does warm up. So we'll hopefully be able to green up the golf course a little bit. Golf course is actually hanging in there, both of them, pretty well considering all those conditions and the lack of rain. Since we had that big storm, when the 11 inches of rain that hit the whole area, and then plus even more up north, it's been extremely dry. We had a major fire just south of us here at Habitat, and then they had I-95 shut down for almost half of the day yesterday. So just be very careful when you're out on the golf course, driving on the slopes, cigarette butts or anything like that, cigars. Just please make sure you put them out, put them in the garbage cans, and make sure they're out completely, because any little subtle thing can change those conditions quickly. I think Caleb's going to take some few pictures of some of our plants around the area. Most of you know that when you have a freeze like that, it's very hard to protect the plants and everything. So we just, a little bit of rain in the next several months, and hopefully some warm weathers, and we'll get back to normal around here. But just want to give you an update on the golf courses are hanging in there. We are expecting in the next several months to get things finalized with the irrigation project at Spessard. We're going to do some work in August over there to prep for September, and also doing some construction work over there in some of the buildings that we mentioned before. So with that said, I want to thank the staff for hanging in there on these cooler temperatures. We did close the one day. The wind chill never got up over 32 till most of the day. I think late in the afternoon it warmed up. But thanks for the staff for hanging in there, and everybody else just being patient with us. I did get a couple new clubs. We have our fitting carts coming in. The Mizuno cart is here. The Callaway cart will be here on Friday, I was promised. We got some demo days coming up. I've got the new driver and 3-wood from Callaway. It's the Quantum. And it's kind of unusual that over the years, the golf clubs have gotten longer. Some of the lie angles have gotten more upright. So when you come out and get fitted, we can actually really tailor-make, your shafts, your flexes, the heads, the weights. The new 3-wood I have from the Quantum Max from Callaway, you can actually change the lie angle on the club now. You can make it a little flatter, a little more upright. And I think with the distance and everything that you're getting out of the golf balls and everything and the new clubs, if we can tweak your golf game around the golf ball you're using, the shaft you're using, and take some of that spin away, I think we can get you some more yardage. But everybody's talking about, well, the golf ball is going too far. Well, maybe for the professionals it is, but and you get these cooler temperatures, you want to play, you're not going to compress that Pro V1, the Callaway Chrome Soft that I use, and those balls when the weather gets like this. So you want to go to a lower compression ball so that you can compress it. Otherwise, you're going to lose distance. So just some of those little tidbits of information that we can share with you when you do come out for some of the fitting days. This mat area over here, we designed that we're talking about doing some of the TrackMan and or the full swing monitors that we can possibly have out for you. We've got some really cool plans. We've been talking to some of the manufacturers and the companies about doing some things in the area with the driving range and even over at Spencer Holland a little bit. So we're trying to put that plan together too, and but our major push right now is Spencer Holland irrigation to get that over and taken care of. We've been having troubles every day over there. So I know Dan and Denny are probably, what hair they have left, hopefully they don't pull it out before September rolls around. But just thought we'd give you a little bit of an update and a good next couple of months, and we can really be prepared for the summertime. And we appreciate your support and your efforts, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.